Chapter 29 from the Bravest Generation, our canines. 4,000 military canines were used during the Vietnam War, conducting 80,000 missions. They are credited with saving 10,000 lives. Military dogs are indispensable partners to armed forces worldwide. Their loyalty, bravery, and commitment to serve are unparalleled, and they never complain. There is not a tighter bond than that of a canine and his military handler. These working dogs have great value during conflicts and post-war as service dogs, helping our warriors with their PTS. Not surprising, our canines' roles, population, and post-war fates were significantly different when comparing World War II to Vietnam. Even the dogs who served in Vietnam are members of the Bravest Generation. During World War II, two groups were established to bolster the help from our four-legged friends. The Dogs for Defense program was a civilian group that encouraged owners to volunteer their canines for war effort. This led to the formation of the U.S. Army Canine Corps in 1942. 10,000 canines were shipped overseas to various theaters. These military working dogs were largely used for delivering messages across the battlefields, guarding military installations, and sensing enemy presence. After the war, most of the canines were repatriated to the United States, retrained and adopted by the handler or an appropriate home. During the war in Vietnam, the United States deployed 4,000 military war dogs to the jungles of Vietnam. The nature of guerrilla warfare called more significantly on the help of our canines than in previous wars. They were adept at sensing danger, whether it be a bomb, tripwire, pythons, tunnels, or enemy fighters. Their keen sense of smell and intuition are credited for saving 10,000 lives during their deployment. It is also recorded that 281 were listed as KIAs, killed in action, and another 500 listed as having died from battle wounds. At the end of the war, founded on concerns of possible disease transmission, about 1,000 of our loyal companions were left behind and another 2,000 were euthanized. The military had canines listed as equipment and therefore could technically be left behind. The handlers who were inseparable with their partners while in combat had a hard time with the knowledge of this post-war treatment. What could have helped these men transition back to civilian life and cope with the PTS instead escalated all the emotions of betrayal they were already well versed in. Outrage from the handlers and the others who were on the receiving end of their loyalty brought this practice of euthanizing to the public. Thanks to the efforts of our Vietnam veterans, handlers, and advocates, the U.S. military now honors the service of these remarkable dogs, recognizing them as the heroes they are, not mere equipment. Today, our loyal canine partners are treated with care and respect and are touted as the guardians that they are.